This is a story about a little cow who was very good at hide and seek. It was a bright and sunny day. The sky was blue, not a cloud in sight. The warm rays of sunshine sparkled on the dewdrops, clinging to the blades of grass that surrounded a big red barn. And inside that barn, something wonderful was about to happen. The animals had gathered for their favorite game, hide and seek, and they were all waiting for their turn to go. Now it was Mama Cow's turn to count. So, she closed her eyes tight and began to count. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Then when she got to 10, she opened one eye, then the other, and she gasped. "Where is my baby?" Now she could not remember if Baby Moo was playing hide and seek with them today, or if he stayed home with her. She searched all around the barn, but her little calf was nowhere to be found. Where could he be, she wondered. So Mama Cow went to the chickens and asked them, "Clucky friends, have you seen my calf?" But the chickens were too busy practicing their dance moves for the upcoming talent show. They flapped their wings and clucked, "Not us. Not us. We're too busy dancing the chicken shuffle." So Mama Cow sighed and walked away from the clucking chickens and headed over to the field where the goats were playing. "Goats, have you seen my baby?" bleated the goats. "Nope, not us. But we saw some tiny hoof prints near the puddles by the creek." Mama Cow thanked them and went down to the creek. There were tiny hoof prints in the mud, but no calf. Da-da! As Mama Cow turned to leave, she heard snorts and giggles coming from by the fence. She looked over and saw 4 little piglets rolling in the mud. "Excuse me, pigs, is my baby hiding in there?" she asked them. But the piglets were having too much fun making mud pies and splashing each other with their tails. They squealed, "No baby here. Just us and the mud squish, squish." Mama Cow sighed and continued her search. She went past the sheep who were all taking a nap, and she went past the horses who were eating their fill of hay. Finally, Mama Cow reached the stable where the horses were. She asked them, "Have you seen my calf?" The horses shook their heads and neighed. "We heard a moo near the scarecrow in the cornfield. Try asking the corn." So Mama Cow thanked them and went out into the cornfield. Now Mama Cow was not very good at hide and seek, so she was having a hard time trying to look behind all those tall corn stalks. She finally made it to the center of the cornfield and called out, "Baby, are you in here? Rustle? Rustle?" Suddenly, something popped out from behind a cornstalk. It was a fluffy bunny rabbit. "Not your baby," it said with a giggle. "Just me." The bunny hopped away and Mama Cow continued her search. She looked behind more cornstalks, but she still couldn't find her baby. Maybe he didn't come after all, she thought. As she walked toward the pond, she heard a familiar quack. Quack, quack, quack. She looked over and saw her friend, the duck swimming in the pond.
"Big quackers, please help," she said.
"Have you seen my calf?" The ducks shook their heads and waddled away. "Nope, not us," they said, "but check behind the barn. We saw him go that way." Mama Cow thanked them and raced back to the barn. She looked behind it. She peeked under it. She even looked inside it, but Baby Moo was nowhere to be seen. Maybe he really wasn't playing hide and seek today, she thought. She started to walk away when all of a sudden she heard a giggle. Mama Cow stopped and listened. There it was again. Giggle. Was that her baby? She cautiously walked toward the sound and peeked around the side of the barn. And what she saw made her heart melt. There was her little calf, and he was wearing a flower crown. "I was playing hide and seek," he said with a giggle. Mama Cow couldn't believe her ears. Our little calf had been playing hide and seek all along. Before she could say a word, Baby Moo ran out from behind the barn and shouted, "Surprise!" He dropped his flower crown in the grass and gave his mama the biggest hug ever. "I won, didn't I, Mama?" I asked with a big smile on his face. Mama Cow laughed and scooped her baby up in a big moo hug. "You silly calf," she said. "Next time we play hide and seek, let's do it together." And so they did. Mama Cow and Baby Moo played hide and seek every day, and they always had so much fun. The end. Thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed this story, please hit the like button below and subscribe so you can be the first to know when new stories are released. You can also download this story and many more in our app available on Android and iOS. Have a great day.